All right, I'm just gonna speed run a bunch of the random stuff I wrote in my memos. I don't know what the context was. Could have been drunk, could have been half asleep. Don't remember half of these. But here we go. Why does the word sponge not have a U in it? It doesn't make sense to me. Idea is not pronounced in a way that makes sense to me either. It's crazy how cheap paint is. Like, if you think about what paint can do and how it can transform a space, it can make a place look bigger, it can make a place look smaller, it can make it look more elegant, it can make it look more creepy. It is so transformative, yet it's so freaking cheap. Happy about that. Found this out the other day. Remember Justin Chon? He was the guy snapping all the pictures in the first Twilight movie. He's now directing movies and shows, one of which, Chief of War, with Jason Momoa. Like, what the hell? The equivalent of a cat's tongue in a human would just be putting a comb in our mouths. As a child, I watched a lot of adult shows that I probably shouldn't have been watching. Of course, Family Guy, American Dad, The Simpsons, whatever. But the one show that would come on that I hated, and it's not that like the show is bad, it was just too boring for a kid to watch to me, was King of the Hill. Like, I'd be watching my Simpsons and then, or Futurama, and then King of the Hill would come on. I'd be like, ugh. The kid equivalent to that also that I hated as a child was Thomas and Friends. If you love trains, great. But if you're not a trains kid, that was the worst show ever. First of all, the faces scared me. The whole thing takes place on train tracks. So, like, how interesting can it be? You know? It just wasn't for me. But to me, that's the kid equivalent. As soon as Thomas and Friends came on, I was like, ugh, there's nothing good on. What else we got? Oh, as an employee, I don't get why when someone's being rude or yelling at you, why people wait for the customer who's being rude to ask for the manager. You know? Like, you know for a fact your manager gets paid more than you because they gotta deal with this. Like, the second someone starts to be rude to me, I'm like, let me get you a manager because I'm not paid enough to deal with your bull. Verbal abuse is above my pay grade. Why does the word chopstick sound super racist for some reason?